heard it over and over and over again during this outbreak. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your face. I know. I'm a face toucher. And here's the issue, of course. Think about that smartphone. You're holding that up to your face all the time, aren't you? So will cleaning it do you any good at all? Here's the founder of speedcleaning.com and cleaning industry specialist. My friend Debbie Sardone is back on the Lamarca Law Group Newsmaker line to talk about this. Debbie, welcome back. Good morning to you.
Good morning. So glad to be here. And you are absolutely right. A recent study found that on surfaces such as metal and glass and plastic, coronavirus can survive anywhere between 2 hours and up to 9 days. So that does include our cell phones.
So is it doing us any good to clean it? And I would imagine, Debbie, follow-up question, that if that's true, man, you got to be cleaning it constantly, don't you?
Well, if you are going to the grocery store, you're going to the pharmacy, you are able to go to work, then there is a good chance that you're contaminating your phone as well. So you can't be too zealous. Just take that phone out, grab some sanitizing wipes, and wipe it down between going to public places.
That's great advice. Debbie, I am overwhelmed, as you know, at this point with, okay, I got to remember all of these rules, and I'm trying to follow them. You know, my hands are all scaly because I continue to wash them, and, you know, and I am trying to wipe things down. When you're looking around the house, and a lot of people are working from home these days, what are the things that you think people really should concentrate on when you're wiping the place down, trying to keep it germ-free?
There are all kinds of things people touch and don't ever think to wipe down. So think about the doorknob from the garage into the house. You know, we've just bought groceries. We open the door. Who's wiping down the doorknobs with sanitizing wipes? Think about the bottom of your purse. If you've been to a public place or at work, women set the purse on the floor of a bathroom because there isn't a hook on the back of the door, and then they go and set the purse on the kitchen counter. Wipe down the bottom of your purse with disinfecting wipes. And also the toilet flush handles. Everybody cleans the toilet. Nobody remembers to wipe down and disinfect the toilet flush handles.
That's exactly right. All of those places that you are touching. And I remember, like, when you're in an office, Debbie, you and I have talked about that too. We've done like a segment on the office, a segment of being at home. Now we've got the in-home office. And I would imagine like things like the keyboard you still have to recognize those rules that you have when you're trying to clean an office when you're working from home, right?
You really do, because you're touching everything. When you go somewhere and you run an errand, you come back, you sit down to the keyboard. If you have not washed your hands with warm, soapy water, then take those sanitizing wipes. Don't spray the keyboard with a disinfectant because it's too wet and it'll get in between the keys. Take the sanitizing wipes, wipe the keyboard down. I believe in using the speed cleaning safe rule of 3. You clean first and then you disinfect. You spray and stay. So you let that chemical dwell for about 90 seconds or whatever the bottle instructs you to do. And then once and done, when you wipe, toss the disinfecting wipe. Don't reuse it. By the third doorknob, you're doing more harm than good.
Absolutely. So, Debbie, one last question for you, because you and I get to talk about this stuff all the time, and I really enjoy your expertise on this topic. Are you sort of looking at everything that's going on here across the nation and going, wow, we're really talking about things people should be doing all the time? You got to be thinking we are going to be a cleaner nation when we come through all of this, don't you?
I completely agree. In fact, in the past, I think people saw cleaning, especially cleaning their home, more for appearance and, oh, it smells good. But now we're going to see cleaning more for health and for safety. So I think we're going to view cleaning differently. We're going to wash our hands more. We're going to touch our face less, whether it's the coronavirus or just the typical flu season.
That's Debbie Sardone, the founder of speedcleaning.com. And Debbie, it's always great to get your expertise on these issues. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks so much for having me.